Good morning, everybody. Big day's finally here. We're heading to Ottawa now. Just loaded up the car with all our my gear and clothes and that kind of stuff. We're gonna be going to the bus stop and we're taking the bus all the way to Ottawa. Well, first to Toronto and then from there to Ottawa. Yeah, looking forward to this meet. It's feeling good and we'll see you guys there. And so we made it on the bus. I'm with my mom. So it's just gonna be us two traveling because my dad has work and it's a little easier for us to just take the bus instead of drive all the way to Ottawa. And we'd rather be relaxed along the way and not be so tired from the driving. So catch you guys in Toronto. Hello folks, so we made it to Toronto. This is our first stop. The ride was all right, and now we have about an hour and a half before we board the bus again to go to Ottawa. We're just taking the time to walk around the streets a little bit and get some fresh air and tire out the legs of it because it's going to be a long ride. We're going to get anxious and we're going to want to stand up and move around. We're getting the exercise in right now. We'll touch base once we board the bus. So we're about 1 hour out from Ottawa. Just taking a quick break at an en route. Just gonna go in, relax a little bit. We have till 6:35, so 20 minutes from now. And yeah, stretch the legs a little bit, but yeah, we're about an hour out from Ottawa and I'll catch you there. We made it to Ottawa. Getting a little chilly.
No, just cloudy.
Not as hot as it was earlier. So
getting better.
Yeah, we're happy we got here. Oh, praise God. We just called an Uber to come over, pick us up, and we're gonna go shopping real quick because we need some food for tonight and for tomorrow morning. That's all we got, and I'll see you guys there. Well, there aren't a lot of Whole Foods around where I'm from, so this is nice. A lot of cool things. We're gonna get some, milk and, the basics, because we're at an Airbnb, right? We're gonna cook our own meals, so that's what we're up to right now. Anyways, we got our food right there. And now we're just waiting for the other Uber to take us to our Airbnb, so catch you there. Finally made it. A nice little Airbnb. Nothing too crazy, just counter, kitchen, little table, and a bed. Yeah, it's a nice bed. And plenty of space here. I'll be sleeping on the floor like a boss. I'm laying low, city to city, I've been on a road. She tries to see me, but I'm on another coast. Good morning, everyone. Race day. We're out here just taking a little morning stroll, enjoying the fresh air. We're just gonna take a look at one of the stores I came across on a previous little walk I took. Catch you later. So I'm checked in. We got here just a few minutes ago. I should be starting my warm-up soon because I have less than an hour before I race. But yeah, my mom's just gonna head over to the stands and I'll head back that way for the warm-up. Yeah, she'll get some videos for the race and we'll see those in a second. Wish me luck. Alright, so news. I ran 11:58, which is the slowest I've run this season, and it happens, so just trying to figure out what went wrong or where I could improve. For the most part, I'm happy with the experience, but I ran a little slower than usual, so now we're just heading over to the Canadian Museum of Nature. So see you there.
So my goal for this meet is to run under 23 seconds, because that's what I think I was struggling with the last few meets. I was running over 23, and where my season openers were sub 23. I also want a PB, and I think I am capable of doing so considering my training has been leading up to this meet and I do feel prepared. So my goal at the end of the day would be to run somewhere between 22.5 and 22.8. Would be fantastic if I'm able to do that. Stuff is good.
And that's that. We're leaving the Airbnb now. Now we're just gonna wait for an Uber to take us over to the track. We'll see you there.
Vamos, campeón!
And they are off. Heat 5 of 6.
Vamos, Jason! Vamos, Jason! Vamos, Jason!
To the finish, it's going to be Moyo.
So here we are 2.5 months later, and I'm finally editing the video that occurred in the summer. I didn't have time to record anything after that 200-meter race, but I was quite evidently disappointed because I ran like 23.5, which had been the slowest I had run again that season. Same as a 100. The entire meet was pretty slow for me, yet I was pretty happy that I was able to go. It's, you know, my first time racing in Ottawa at a high-level competition like the Canadian Champs. So I learned a lot, but it was just wasn't my meet, wasn't the day. I still don't know what really happened, why I was running so slow compared to earlier in the season, like when I was running, you know, 11.2 or 22.9, stuff like that. So I guess there's just a lot to learn, lot to figure out. But yeah, now I've started training with Brock University. We're preparing for the indoor season. I'll be focusing on that, be training hard for that, and hopefully I could get some new PBs and, you know, get a head start into the 2026 outdoor season. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very fun to make and it was a great experience. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys whenever I decide to make another video.